J Lane.
Yo, what it do, man? Got your boy J Lang in this thing. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. Got a special guest today. Got my guy, Maurice Dean. What's up, bruh?
What's going on? DJ Lane guy.
Hey, I
On the
appreciate
great
you.
couch.
Yes, sir. Finally got you on the great couch, man. Hey, tell the people about yourself.
Like son of a police officer, son of a school teacher, news reporter. Started out at Bankston, K through 6. 7th and 8th grade went to Thread Guild and finished out at Greenwood High in 2003. Went on Mississippi Valley State. We was there 4 years. Played football over there for 3. Left there and went straight to the Federal Bureau of Prison. Got a wife and a daughter. She's 4 now, and ain't too much. Just living, man, day by day.
Yeah, congratulations, man. For those of y'all that don't know, man, it's my classmate, man. Class 2003.
Oh yeah.
God dang, man. It's gonna be 20 years, ain't it?
20 years, man. 20 years. 20 long years.
I'm telling you, man. So just think about you in high school and you now. What's the difference, you think?
You know what, man? People, it's a crazy thing, bro. People say, you're supposed to change and you elevate and all this stuff. Bro, I feel like I'm kind of still about the same. I got a little wiser, but I'm still the same. I'm still the same Maurice Dean. Hey.
Not the Dean with the blue truck, man.
With the blue truck, with the 15s in the back.
Yes, sir. What you listen to back in the day, man? What kind of music you listen to?
Man, the same music I listen to today. Rap.
Yeah. So you listen to Young Boy?
Nah, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, I figure you more like back in the day, Lil Flip, ESG,
Lil Flip,
Paul
3 6
Wall.
Mafia,
Yeah.
Just everything with T.I., Young G's, everything everybody listened to back in the day.
Okay.
Keith Sweat, R. Kelly, ain't no different than nobody else out here, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long you been in the correctional?
Man, in March it'll be 15 years. 15 years.
Dang. So what did you do to get on with the correctional people?
Man, pretty much, man, honestly, I had it lined up as soon as I got out when I graduated in 07, man. I had a job offer in January. It started in March of 08. It started there, man, as a correction officer. Then I moved up to an investigator. And now I'm back as a correction officer right now.
Okay.
Great job. Everything got its little pros and cons to it. That's within a job, but great career. Okay. I'm just trying to finish it out, man.
So what's some of the adversities you had to face working there? If you can share some.
Adversities? Well, I'm in the South, so it's predominantly black institution. So you do have more and more African American employees than you do other races. But the only adversity is just communicating with the Hispanic inmates when you don't speak Spanish and they speak Spanish and English. That's kind of difficult to go through every day, knowing the unknown, because they can talk around you.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? So, but other than that, man, I tell anybody, it ain't what you see on TV, man. It's actually a nice gig.
So y'all don't have no rides and no stuff like that?
They had a ride a year before I got there. But nah, you'll have them, but it don't happen. Every blue moon.
Yeah.
You may see it, but things can happen. That's why you have to kind of prepare yourself of the unknown every time you go in there. But other than that, man, they've been kind of a smooth ride with me.
What they gear y'all with? They give y'all like some mace or a pellet, not a pellet, bean bag gun or something like that?
The most important tool that you're going to ever have in corrections is communication and respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to spray a couple guys up. You know, I've been in a couple physical altercations, but nothing serious. Well, you know, nobody was seriously hurt. But communication and respect, man. Well, if you treat a person and you know, respect as a man, communicate with them. Always, you don't want to go in there being a hothead. You always want to de-escalate a situation if you can. You never want to make things physical. You know, you say how you have some people who want to come to work and escalate. That's not the business that you want to get in.
Right.
You know, you always want to de-escalate the situation, man, so you can go home. That's the ultimate goal, man, is go home to your family.
Okay.
Because you can die now. You know, it can happen. It don't happen often, but it can happen.
So what type of guys are you dealing with in there? Like I talked with my guy Deontay. He was telling me like low, max, meaning what all that mean?
Well, this is a classification. You know, it just depends on their criminal history. They kind of get classified off a point system. So it just depends on low inmate. You can start out as a pen and work your way penitentiary inmate. That's a high classification inmate, and work your way down to a low. You know, some can't, some can't.
So what you got to do to be?
Well, it just depends.
Just give me a scenario.
Example, like if you come in on gun charges, you know what I'm saying, felony gun charges, more than likely you're gonna be at a medium or a high.
Okay.
You know, your low inmates, white collar crime, been with no criminal history, no criminal, no violence. You know, things of that nature. So that's how you get kind of classified. Or if you may be an ex-military, ex-police officer. Things of that nature.
Oh, okay.
You kind of start off at the low.
Okay.
But okay, if I don't have the violence and the criminal history, then I can start off as a low. Yeah, but if you can work your way up, if you get into trouble inside there.
People go in low and end up being high.
Yeah, if you violate. Yeah.
How does that happen?
Man, what you mean? We have rules and regulations too.
Yeah.
So you break the rules, you get ridden up. When you get ridden up, your points go up.
Yeah, but you were saying like the medium gun charge or whatnot. So if they in low, what type of stuff they doing? They doing like some physical stuff where they like seriously harm somebody? That's what you're saying?
As far as what?
As far as you said like in low, you said low is like white collar stuff.
Well, I'm not. Well, I mean, but I won't say that. I mean, yeah, usually, but just say you get arrested on federal charges. They gonna go back and look at your criminal history. If you don't have no criminal history, you gonna more than likely start at a low.
Okay, in the low. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically how that works.
Okay.
You know, criminals just don't go to 9 times out of 10. If you're going to jail, you pretty much violated somewhere somehow throughout your life of criminality. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
So some guy get in there in the low and they end up getting a meter. I guess they done beat somebody up or said something crazy to one of the guard.
No, it ain't all about fighting. It ain't all about all that. You know, you go in there, you you violate the rules. It's the simplest thing of lying to a staff member or any little minor infraction, your points go up.
Okay.
You know, so.
Okay.
But at the end of the day,
they ain't the place. No, I don't want to be there. And y'all shouldn't want to be there neither. Right.
It's more mental. It's nothing hard about it. It's just you gotta be strong in the mind, man. Because at the end of the day, you're locked up too.
Right. Okay.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Because you have no phone. You seeing the same thing every day.
Right.
But it's good money.
Okay.
Good benefits. So,
okay.
You know, it's a way to take care of your family. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah. 15 years. Yeah. You got to be taking care of your family.
Oh yeah.
That's good. How many years it take for y'all to retire?
25 and age. So I got 10. I have 25, but I won't have the age.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? But I got a 4-year-old, so I'm gonna have to go longer than that.
Okay.
So we looking at like about 36 years.
You gonna go what?
Yeah.
You gonna go that long?
Man, if ain't nothing else out here.
Yeah. Okay. So what else you do? You got another little side hustle?
Yeah, I do Dane's tactical defense, man. It's like an enhancement carry permit class where you where I endorse people who want to just learn about Mississippi gun laws and trying to get their enhanced carry permit, which I recommend all people should have. You know, because it gives you it's better to have than not to have.
Right.
If you're in violation, you can actually be charged with a gun charge if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know, so yeah, that's what I do on the side, and just for the community, man, just for people in general. I tell people all the time, man, hey, you need to be prepared and willing to protect every day, all day. You know, and going through classes, man, and just seeing people who really don't know anything about the Mississippi gun laws and restrictions, just don't even know how to, you know, they can shoot, but they don't shoot a lot, and that's what you need to do.
Well, you know, in this rural area, you don't have any gun ranges around the Greenwood area, other than.
But you have a lot of land though. There's a lot of land that people own, and that you may know some people that own some land.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you have all the land.
Yeah.
So that's you know.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. No excuses, right?
No excuses.
Yeah. So what made you want to do Dean Tacticals?
Honestly, man, really, man, it kind of in honor of my pops, man. Cause that's who taught me how to shoot. You know, and just want to put some of this in this honor, man, and let it live on forever. You know, and that's it. Just want to teach people, man. He was a teacher, man. At the end of the day, man, we butted heads a lot, but but yeah, he had a good heart, man, and he was kind to people, and he always wanted to teach. Taught me baseball, taught me everything I know.
Pool.
You know what? The crazy thing about it, he never taught me pool.
What?
He never taught me pool.
Seriously,
no lie.
I can't believe that, man.
I don't ever know where I picked it up from.
Yeah.
But yeah, he never taught me pool.
Cause this thing was when he shot, he be right up under the stick, you know, like he keep the stick kind of middle when he shoot a lot of times.
Slow, yeah. Slow shooter.
Yeah. Do you know?
He always tell me, you shooting the ball too hard.
Yeah.
Why ain't going in shooting the ball too hard?
Yeah. You do shoot the ball. You do shoot the ball hard. Try to break the pockets.
I do.
You been shooting pool lately though?
I shoot down there. You know, me and JG may go to the green room, man. He been killing me for the last years now. They been killing me, man. I used to whoop up on him when we was coming up, but he done got back, man.
He got good, ain't
it? Yeah, man. You can't tell him nothing now. My guy.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, back to the gun stuff, man. So you what's the stand your ground? Mississippi got stand your ground law here?
Yeah, you have your council, your doctrine, council law. And basically, a lot of people get confused with it, and they just think you can, since somebody's in the front of your house, you can shoot and kill somebody. That's just not the case.
So what's the case?
You know, man, you they really got to be a threat to you. I mean, they have to be inside of your house, and they have to be a legitimate threat for you to take a life. But like I tell them, you know, don't put your. My whole thing is, man, we want to de-escalate situations if we can.
Right.
Because the law is tricky. You don't know how it may go. Yeah, we may think it may end up this way.
Right.
But that just may not be the case in your case.
Right.
You know, so we always want to have a level head when we doing things. People want to shoot people when they get jumped on. But in different states, man, you'll go to jail for that if it ain't legit. You know, you got to be actually fearing for your life, man, to take a life. You know, that's kind of the law.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But laws work differently in different states and different places.
Right.
So what I tell them, we want to de-escalate the situation as much as possible if we can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nobody wants to take a life.
Yeah. A lot
some
of people
do.
don't. Yeah.
Law-abiding citizens, I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't want to take nobody.
I don't want to take nobody life.
I talk myself out of the situation. Like, look here, man, it's a misunderstanding. You know, a lot of people think that's bagging out, thinking it's being a punk, being weak. Man, I'm trying to live. I got people that depending on me, man.
Exactly.
You know, I can't be going no prison.
And I've always thought that from a young age, even when I was a teen. I've always thought that way. I can recall a couple of times where I de-escalated a situation where I didn't have to fight. It was getting them, but hey, we talked it out and it was over with.
Right.
You know, cause I ain't playing fair.
Ain't no rules in fight.
Nah, you trying to hurt me, man. I'm trying. One of us got to go.
Home. Right.
One of us got to go. And I've always, maintain that attitude about myself, man. That demeanor, about myself. But back to the law. Mm-hmm. People think that they can go out and shoot people because they break it in their cars. Mm-hmm. Well, now you can't. I hear a lot of that. Well, that's my property. Yeah. Nah, yeah, man, it ain't no threat. He's just stealing from you. Yeah. Don't give you a right to kill him because he's stealing from you now.
But you can pop him in his behind, though, right?
No, man, no. Don't ever think that. So
you can't. So if I step outside right now and see somebody in my vehicle, I can't do nothing. I can't.
You need to call the police. If you want to make that decision to go out there, that's on you. But it depends on what's out there. Even if he out there, you just can't go shoot the man. Now it'll be justifiable if he had a weapon on him and you shot him. Then you'll be able to explain that in the court of law. Right. But if he don't, then what see, we don't think that way. You got to think that way. Like, okay, if I go out here, but most of your carjackers now, what they doing, they are carrying pistols. Mm-hmm. So what you need to be thinking about is somebody breaking in your car, then you just need to call the police that way, because your car is what? It's a car. Let them get it. It ain't worth your life, man.
Yeah, replaceable. Then you should have insurance anyway.
It ain't worth your life.
Oh, you sound like Charleston White, man. What you think about my boy Charleston, man?
That's my guy, man.
Charleston, the truth, ain't it, man?
Hey, I put a lot of people on Charleston. Yeah, he's speaking the truth, man. Yeah. A lot of people don't like what he's doing, but I mean, I feel like that's what we need, man. We got to get out this folks just letting this chaos just go on between us, man. It ain't right. These kids going up, they want to kill each other.
It's the music, man.
Drill music.
Yeah, it's the music.
But damn, man, they had drill music back then. Not like it is
like
now.
That, but yeah.
But they still talk about what we ain't go out there.
It's that the social media. Along with that, see, and then kids are practically raising themselves,
True. Parents ain't.
They ain't the same. Parents ain't like they used to be.
They not doing what they supposed to do, man. Yeah. They not holding their kids accountable. They all want to take up for their kids, and now you wrong, my kid right, and that ain't how it's supposed to go, man. That ain't how it's supposed to go. So.
I ain't lying, man. So yeah. I like what Charles be talking about. What he got going on now, him and Tip.
Tip.
Yeah.
Tip wrong. like my thing with Tip is like, bro. Now how you gonna tell this man how to carry himself, but you can't tell your son? Same thing with Boost. Y'all can't tell y'all son to pipe it down, but you trying to tell this man how to carry himself. They superstar. They think they can do that. They think they special. Nah, you ain't special. But just try to say, yeah, you going to jail. You gonna put him in jail.
Right. So I said, 911 on the real quick. That man be tripping me out, man.
It did, man. The crazy thing about it, man. He making money off of it.
Yeah, they say, old Charleston a millionaire now, ain't it?
Yeah, he about here.
Yeah, he getting that money.
He about here. Hey, I ain't knocking him.
Yeah, boy, he doing that thing though. Old Charleston, and like Kanye speaking in mind. A lot of people done turned their back on Kanye, man. You think Kanye crazy? What you think?
Man, Kanye been an intelligent guy in my book, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, Kanye kind of speakable over my head a little bit. So I really, I get what he's saying, but I'm not into all that. Mm-hmm. But You know. I never thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
I watched his documentary, man, and seen all the things that he went through to get where he's at now.
Yeah.
And it just, man, a brilliant move, man. He never stopped working, and he got where he at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever he's speaking, man, I listen.
Jump back to Valley, man. What are some good moments you remember from Valley, man? Come on now, give me a good story from Valley you remember, man.
Man, I got a lot of stories, man, but they ain't good.
Hey, Valley, man, Valley was fun. You remember the guy that was out there doing it, your roommate 50?
Yeah.
My guy Steve Vassell sitting around.
Steve was out there.
Steve used to cut my hair, man.
Steve was out there. Pig from Chula, Red, Herman Scott from Humboldt County, Chicken Pimp Lacey.
Yeah. The guy named Project.
Project.
You know Project, dog skin
Project.
Project.
I don't know where he was from though. Yeah, Project. You had my boy Kerry Clark, a Special K from Greenville.
Yeah.
Poindexter, my homie from Greenville. All my teammates, man. From on the football team, baseball team too. I had a lot of good guys. When I kind of joined the team,
Solo, my boy Solo, we roommate. Solo Weezy, Solo, my
roommate.
Yeah.
Solo and my roommate, Fight.
We
started out over there together, yeah. Good guy,
Wawa, Tavy was out there.
Yeah, all them
Rocket
guys.
Island.
All them
guys.
Good,
man.
Good people.
Yeah.
Met a lot of good people there, man, but my days there, they were rough. Rough.
You ain't had no rough days there, man. It must got rough when I left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get rough when I left. I left.
Well, it started out rough with me now.
How? No, man, that was cool.
It's just because nothing ever worked out. I went over there for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So I went to football, and it's like they got word of what I did in baseball, and like they blackballed me, and nothing really never worked out.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that, man.
You got your degree though.
And guess what? Well, I didn't get the chance to walk, right? Because I was in the academy. Mm-hmm. And then I had to pay for my diploma when I got back. They ain't mailed my diploma to my house.
Oh, God, no, man. Valley coming all that bad, man.
I'm just telling you, the good people.
I remember we had some good times out there.
Man, I'm saying good people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, wasn't nothing going right up with me out there, man. I swear to God. I don't know what, bro, to this day, you might think I'm shitting you. To this day, I don't know what it was about me, but it like certain people just had a problem with me, and I could never figure out what it was. I'm like, I had to ask for.
I mean, you was always the person gonna speak your mind. Now you ain't just start being that way. Now you was always that person gonna speak your mind, but I just couldn't see nobody just disliking you.
I'm to my grown folk, man. Willie Ty treat me like shit over there.
Grown folk hating on you?
Man, Willie Ty treat me like shit. And I'm like, look what I did to you. I'm a walk-on. I'm not nobody who, scholarship or nothing like that. I walked on. Mm-hmm. So my last year, you know how when you on the football team, you get free books. Mm-hmm. And the man wouldn't even give me free books. God dog. But I ain't need it.
God dog, man. You just don't want to give everybody the full story. It's something extra, bro. It's something extra. We ain't gonna say it on camera. It's something extra.
Nah, what could be extra?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. To this day, I still
ain't
don't
no
know.
way the man hating on you like that.
Man, look, at Michael Higgins, at Poindexter, I get, senior right. You had your senior day. Last game of the season. I had been traveling for all my my 2 years. I've been traveling with the team, going out, playing with. Last game of my senior year, man. The 4-10. Usually when you go in the library, you see your bag. You ready to go. Man, where my bag at, man? I'm like, right, J-Lane, no,
man.
The crazy thing, man, it was like it was a setup from the get-go, man, because the four had threw a trick play in there for me and everything. Yeah. You hear me? Trick play and everything. When we faked, I think when we faked we were going to fake a field goal or a punt.
Yeah.
And I was going to slide out and throw the ball to my kid and take out.
Yeah.
Put the play in for the week, because you know that's what you're doing for a while. You put your plays, run your plays, you do it for the week.
Oh, okay.
I go in there, I said, man, what my bag? I go to my position coach. I don't need you. So I'm like, the fuck wrong with this dude? Young dude, 26 years old. I'm 23 at the time. Well, I'm 22 at the time.
Yeah.
I go to Titan. I go in there, I'm like, Coach, what going on? I said, man, I ain't got my bag, man. I said, what, my leg gang with you? Well, man, your position coach don't need you. I don't need you. Cuz left me on my last game of my collegiate career, bro. They left me. No bullshit. And there was a lot of other more shit that going on over there to me, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, that's cold right there.
I was supposed to be starting cornerback my senior year.
Yeah.
He had told me. He said, man, you can start corner. I'm my position coach. So I come in. They done moved JR from the flow. JR, I forgot his name was JR. He went from the flow. He was coming in, I think he was like maybe about a sophomore or something, man.
Yeah.
Come in, and he would receive on the offensive side of the ball. Man, moved him
to your spot.
To my circle was small, man, when I was in school, man. I went in with the in crowd, you know, the most popular guys. That ain't never been me. It was me. Right. Me and a couple other more guys, and that was just it. You know. And that's just kind of how I was kind of brought up, man. The less, the more you stay, you ain't in no trouble. Yeah. You end up in
some of these guys be friends with all these different groups or whatever, you know. I'm like, man, I don't see how the celebrity deal with it, man.
And bro, I'm proud of you, man. You doing a big thing. We talking about like, man, what, 17 years? You doing 17 years?
Yeah, been a while.
JG shared the swag promo on Facebook the other day, man.
Yeah.
I shared it, man. I tell you what, I always share that thing, man.
Yeah, it brought back memory, man. 20 years since 03, ain't it, man?
Yeah.
You still in contact with some of them guys, some people from
man, you know,
other than no JG, Coop.
No,
that's it.
But I love my classmates. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna speak on this, man. You know, I got to. I feel like I got to. You know, our class just fucked up. You know,
I just don't together. We ain't together.
Never together, bro.
Ain't together, man. Like, I don't understand why.
And I can't for the life of me understand this. Yeah. I don't know, man. I honestly, I think the first rotation, the second rotation kind of screwed us up at an early age, but with the 7th grade and 8th grade. I think that kind of set the tone.
That's what I was trying to say.
Set the tone for everything.
Yeah.
What rotation you was on?
I was first rotation.
I was second rotation.
we beefing, see? But that's crazy though.
But I don't know. I think that set the tone, man, and we just ain't been right for that. But hopefully, man, everybody can attend the 20, man. I hope everybody do, man. Because I met on both sides, man, still some good people, man. Yeah. First and second rotation. Like, I pretty much got along with everybody.
Yeah, me too.
For the most part.
Yeah, for sure.
That high school and that the kind of mindset that we had, that's why I have the mindset that I have now about, especially when dealing with sports. Mm-hmm. You know, like, you're not competing against the people that are in your surrounding areas, you're competing against the world. So you keep that mindset, then, you know, the sky's the limit. You know, yeah, I can blame, they treated me like shit over there, man. They did. They did. I mean,
what did you do, man?
To this day.
Were you producing?
I don't know if it was something about me.
Yeah.
Even with the baseball coach, bro, I was always a respectful dude. But even with him, man, it was just something about me he just didn't like.
Man, you should have stayed in the band.
No, the band was the worst. The band. I should have been playing football all 4 years.
Oh, okay. The band was all right, though.
The band was all right.
Yeah.
But it ruined it.
Yeah.
If I can go back, I would bypass that band.
Okay.
Flying colors. Real shit.
Band was straight though, man.
Learn. And I joined because all my friends went.
Yeah.
Even from class of 2001, 2002, 2000. That's why I should have never been
Shout
in the band.
Shout out to JG. Picking up them chips.
Hey. I should have never been in there, bro. But it is what it is. Bro, to this day, like, even watching college bands, I was like, now how do they do that again?
Yeah.
How do we do this for them? I don't remember how we did that.
I know some guys that probably still got it. Some guys that were cold with it. Snooker people cold with them quad. DeAndre was cold with it.
And that's the only, those guys were the only reason that I was in there because I grew up and played ball with them.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those are
that's how I ended up in there, man.
Yeah. Fight was cold with that thing.
Yeah.
Fabian was cold with the trumpet. What's the other? Brownlee was cold with that trumpet.
Yeah, man. I mean, you had some good. You had
Cameron Brock was cold with that.
You had some
drum.
good people. You had some some real good people in the band.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. You had some real good people in the band, like for real.
Yeah.
Like real good people. Yeah, but I definitely was supposed to be with the sports people.
Sports all the way.
I could be somewhere right now.
Yeah.
I really could.
You think so? What you think you been baseball or football?
Both. Mm-hmm. But see, that's why I be so hard on these guys. Now when I see them, you got to put in that work, and it's just something we didn't do because it wasn't like I was this arrogant player that thought I was all that. I just didn't really put in the necessary work to be.
I think they're going right now, man.
Definitely. Yeah, that's why you see me talking about certain things. We can go back to DeAndre's son. Mm-hmm. That's why I want to see him play top competition because when he gets to that next level, I don't want him to be behind the 8 ball. Mm-hmm. Because true enough, I played 1 year of high school football. Mm-hmm. I walked on in Valley. And when I walked on in Valley, it ain't the Valley it is now. You had hella damn athletes there coming from Florida, California. Them the guys that I had to try to get on the squad with. The only reason I got on, man, I ran a late 4.4 in the 40. That's the only reason I got on. That's the only reason, But when I got on, I only played 1 year of high school ball. But these guys had been playing Pop 1, all that. So when I got there, I was behind the 8 ball. Mm-hmm. So by the time my senior year, I was just not catching up. So it was time for me to start. Yeah, but it was already too late. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I always stress, even when it come back to Deion's son, like, bro, why would you want him to be playing this less competition? Let's just call it what it is. You playing less competition. How is he getting better? But it's all a part of his plan.
Yeah, they gonna say you hating on PrimeTime, man.
Look, it ain't no hate. It's not no hate. Prime is one of my favorite players, arguably the GOAT. Mm-hmm. And talk. Me and my wife went to the game when they played Valley. I was just looking at him warming up. I'm like, man, this boy can really throw this ball. But the thing is, who's gonna know what he can really do when he's not playing higher competition, hella competition? NFL don't look at it that way. NFL say, I'm gonna pay you all these millions of dollars, man. I gotta see what you gonna do against top competition. That's why you see your Alabamas, your Georgias. That's why all them guys go first. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because they're playing top competition. That's what the NFL gonna pay you for.
Well, he gotta be doing pretty good in run for Heisman, ain't he?
Huh? man. Look, bro.
Yeah, take a drink on that.
He shouldn't be. Mm-hmm.
So you think it's all his daddy got in there?
He shouldn't be, simply the fact because he's playing lesser competition than everybody else. Mm-hmm. So how is he even considered in the Heisman when he's playing lesser competition? Mm-hmm. I go back to the guy, I forgot the name, from West Kentucky. He played for the New England Patriots now. Matter of fact, he been playing because a couple of the quarterbacks got hurt.
He broke some records or something, like 52 touchdowns?
56.
56, dang.
56, and then he had played the other colleges before he got there and he was producing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and he was playing better competition than the swag. See, a lot of people thinking that I ain't shit on the swag. I'm just calling it what it is. You know what folks like to do? Oh, Jerry Rice came from the swag. Man, don't you ever in your life compare any player in the swag to them guys, them legends, man.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, what people don't know is, they don't want to acknowledge you.
There's a brewing legend now, though. We got a legend in the making right now, possibly. Who? The PrimeTime son. He could be a legend in the making.
But
he
how?
could be.
But what is he? I'm saying, who is he playing?
So you think them guys that bad?
Bro, I played.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I've been playing sports all my life. I know when competition. I thought I was playing somebody in baseball in high school, and I wasn't. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can go back when I was at Valley, and the guy, I get up the bat, and this guy from California throw me a curveball, and it's like this curveball is moving at 91, 92 miles per hour. And when it get up on me, it's there, and I'm not even reacting.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the type of things that you need to face if you want to get to the top level. Now, I'm not saying that I couldn't hit it, but you could see was a difference.
So those guys right there started from youth. They started early, probably.
Well, it's not that they started early. We probably started at the same time. It was just they were playing better competition.
So compared to starting early in competition, which one you think is better?
Either you're going to start early, you ain't playing nobody.
Uh-huh.
The person who's going to start early, say we both start at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's playing better competition, he's going to be better.
Better, right. We might get the fundamentals.
We might be neck and neck, but he's gonna when he gets to that level, he's gonna have saw things that I haven't seen yet.
Right.
So he's gonna be able to be better equipped to handle the situation at that time. Yeah. And that's what I didn't want from Lil DJ. Mm-hmm. I don't need him going to the next level behind the 8-ball, because I was behind the 8-ball, Joe. Mm-hmm. I was really behind. And I'm humble enough to say that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sugarcoat you now. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna be in tell you what the folk want you to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like I said, I wasn't no arrogant player. But people used to, hey man, you cold. But at the end of the day, bro, I wasn't playing nobody. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me take that back. You had some hellified baseball players that come through here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I ain't gonna say I wasn't playing nobody, but it was better competition.
You started baseball early. What you talking about?
I did. Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is you're not. I was focused on competing against players in the area,
right? Instead of being the world.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you, all right.
And that's all. And that's all the moves that I'm in. See, Prime figured that out. See, he knew his son wasn't gonna be able to
produce against the other.
He could, but he was gonna have to wait. Like Peyton Manning's grandson now. Mm-hmm.
I don't know nobody's grandson.
Yeah. It's Archer Manning grandson right now. He's gonna be in Texas next year. But guess what he's doing right now?
What he doing?
He's sitting out.
Oh, he redshirted this year?
Yeah, he's sitting out. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, these folks small. They know. We'll prep him, let him sit out, let him learn, and then he gonna be ready when he get in there.
They gonna say you hating on PrimeTime, because if PrimeTime was Valley, you wouldn't even be saying all that.
He could have beat Prime. Could have beat with Valley, and I say the same thing. Bro, you're here for, because if that was my son, okay, they say he a pocket quarterback. Yeah. He trained with Tom Brady. Okay, if he trained with the GOAT, then why he's not sharpening his skills and playing the best? What is he doing down here? Then you putting tools around him so he can succeed. But at the end of the day, he still is not really getting better because he's not playing competition.
So NFL, you think he gonna produce in the NFL?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he can go there and he can catch on. I don't know. All I know what my eyes telling me is
you would have took a different route. You would have put him in.
Man, that was my son. Hey,
this is best shot to the NFL though, right here.
But I don't think that of my son. Evidently, you trying to talk your son to a Heisman Trophy candidate. So evidently, you think your son is Heisman type. Mm-hmm. So if you think your son is Heisman type, then he should be playing amongst the best. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Prime know this. He come on now.
Well, Prime doing some good thing for Jackson.
Prime ain't doing nothing, man. Fooling y'all.
Man, the man brought so much money to Jackson.
Well, I'm not talking about money. I'm not. See, that's one thing I'm not gonna speak on. Of course, he's bringing in money. Okay, but I'm holding him for what he see. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
You trying to help out Valley?
If he would have never said anything about what he said, I wouldn't even be speaking.
What did he say?
What he say? You know what he said.
I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said.
He said, God brought me here, told me to come here and uplift, elevate, and help all HBCUs.
Well, you're a PrimeTime fan to the full.
I'm a PrimeTime fan, but see, them folks don't want to do though. See, they want to praise all the good, but then don't want to call them out on this bullshit. Now, see, God is a smokescreen, my opinion. Because if you serving God, then why we gotta mention? If you doing what God telling you, ain't gotta mention. Now, if people came in and said, you know what, I'm coming here, man. We're gonna get JSU program back where it needs to be, and that's what we focus on, and that's that.
He done that.
That ain't what he said.
That ain't what he said, but that's what he done.
That's not what he said.
Well, look what he's done, though.
Listen to me now.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
That's not what he said. He said God brought him here to. See, he said God brought him to uplift, elevate, and help all HBCU. But you can't help all HBCU when you got your foot on the neck. Can't nobody breathe right now.
What he supposed to do? Slack up?
Nah, I'm just going on by what he said now.
He's trying to help out Coach Dance they may not have a new practice field, but he's put the light on it. Maybe somebody will invest and help Valley State with a better practice field. Maybe not.
It's a soldier line.
It might be. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that.
It's all for show, J Line.
He didn't have to do it.
He didn't. But guess what? He knew that what he was going to say was going to benefit him in the long run for him. So
what he said, how did that benefit him?
What do you mean? Because guess what? Get what you saying. Get what you saying? Coach Prime over there helping Valley. Coach Prime over there helping ASU. Oh, he's a great man. You see what I'm saying?
He's trying so exactly.
What we
What's wrong? Who else has tried?
And then we go.
I never seen no one else.
There we go. Now I'm finna hit you with this now.
Hit me with it. Who else
Prime
tried?
is stardom. He's legend. He's Hall of Fame. You can't compare Prime to the average Joe.
You can't, but ain't nobody else trying. No, ain't nobody else trying.
Can't nobody do what he do.
It ain't got done yet though. But at least he put the light on it though.
Oh, it's getting done.
I'm talking about the practice field.
I'm
stuck on the practice field.
Man, anybody get no practice field, man.
I'm just saying
that's natural grass. Ain't nothing wrong with that practice field. Nothing. I played on it.
Why
ain't
would
nothing
they speak
wrong
on
with
it then?
Because that's what something that he want to speak on. It's a show. Ain't nothing wrong with that practice field. Jerry Rice hit that practice field. He ain't complaining about it. Did you
practice field was good then?
No, it's the same practice field. It's natural grass.
Man,
it's natural grass,
got potholes and everything.
Man, it's natural grass. I'm serious. Ain't nothing wrong with that practice field.
Man, at PrimeTime with Valley, man, you wouldn't be saying all this stuff.
I'm telling
right
you,
now,
Jay, I would be because he's here for.
And what's making you say this right now is the recent thing that he just said that he would entertain the other football.
PW.
team.
Oh man, here we go. I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Now when Prime first touchdown, what did he say? God sent me here.
You must just recently watched that. You steady saying
man,
that.
I've been on this for 2 years now. Before Labor Mills 8. I'm just holding the man accountable for what he said. Mm-hmm. Now, I can't contest to what God said to you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. If he came alone, it'll be a lot more believable. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? If he sent his son over to where he needed to be, and he came along, it'll be more believable.
You don't think he need to be in Jackson, period?
Who?
You don't think PrimeTime son to be in Jackson, period?
Prime don't even think his son need to be in Jackson. Just look at listen to his interview, bro.
He motivates in the interview, man.
And that's, see y'all got to.
That's all part of the sale, ain't it?
It's all a part of the sale, baby. You got to listen. The man said, we here to dominate. Okay? But Prime, I thought you were here to help.
Man, he can't dominate and help.
You can't dominate. How can you dominate an opponent, a swag opponent, and help at the same time?
Who else they gonna play?
Now
He
watch
playing
this.
swag folk, then. What
He
you
knew
talking
that.
about?
He knew that when he got here. Now watch this. See, now he said some things that people don't even read between the lines.
You're a LeBron hater too.
And we were talking about that. I ain't a LeBron hater. He's just a boring player to watch. LeBron is a great man. On and off the court, but he's a boring player to watch. But they get back on the prime now. So, check this though. I'm going to get back to what he said on 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes asked him if a Power 5 call, he would entertain it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now go back to what he said when he first touched down. He said, hey, I'm here. God sent me here, right? To get our players, right, in so they won't have to think they have to go to the PWIs. Mm-hmm. But then, bro, you go around and say, well, I would entertain it. I'd be a fool if I didn't.
Yeah, he gonna entertain
If
it,
God sent you here for a mission, guess what his answer's supposed to be?
Okay.
Yeah, what the answer's supposed to be?
All right, we gonna. All right, on another note, man.
Get what the answer was supposed to be. Because he put God in it now. Get what the answer was supposed to be.
What the answer supposed to be, Reese?
God sent me here for HBCUs. God sent me here for HBCUs. And I'm here for HBCUs, and I'm not going to entertain PWIs or Power 5.
If you was PrimeTime in the situation, the same thing. If the PWIs came to you or whatnot for a bigger contract.
See, this is the difference here, J Lane.
What's the
difference?
difference?
If I'm Prime, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
Look, I'm here to uplift this program. Jackson State, nobody else.
Yeah.
Y'all fend for your own. And whatever comes after this, I will entertain it. See, you put God in there, so people won't go against what you're saying because it's hard for people to go against what God.
Like on a Showtime Apollo, when they get about to get booed, they get to singing the church song.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to go against. It's hard to go against if you put God in what you're trying to say. You see what I'm saying? So,
man, I hear you, man.
If people can't see that, I just don't know what. Man, how else
they
can you
still
see
gonna label you a PrimeTime hater
because they're a fan, and I'm a realist.
You a fan too?
I'm a fan of who?
PrimeTime.
I am a fan, but I am also a realist. But see, they look at it like it's Jackson State. Mm-hmm. But what they do have to realize is, hey, Good Morning America cares nothing about Jackson State. They care about Prime. That's what it's about.
Well, that's the PrimeTime effect, baby.
But call it
the
what it is.
PrimeTime effect.
I ain't mad at them. Just call it what it is.
Yeah.
But see, instead of people from Jackson State just saying what it is, oh, y'all mad, man, cause he ain't over there with y'all. No, we not. We know what it is.
Man, the PrimeTime that value you would have had that value this morning.
Now watch this.
Good Morning America too.
Back in 2000, back in 2005.
2005, damn.
Back in 2005 homecoming.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice was down here.
Yeah.
I'm on the field with Jerry Rice shoulder to shoulder. I didn't even ask for an autograph.
What has Jerry Rice done for Valley, man?
From what I hear, he's done something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I don't know. But I mean, from what I hear, he has done something.
Okay. Know? Yeah. I'm not knocking. I'm just saying I don't think
he don't have to be no coach.
Yeah.
Cause me personally, I don't think he can coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's never done it.
Yeah.
I think Jerry Rice will say I'm the GOAT. He gonna go around, wave his hand, and go all that. He out. But that's just it. I mean,
man, what do you think we can do to stop the gun violence?
Pretty much nothing, man. At the end of the day, I don't think. First of all, it's gonna have to start with the parents, man. Just holding their kids accountable for what they're doing. If that's not if they're not doing that, then it's spilled out into the streets, and then when it's spilled out into the streets, then that's when the police got to get involved. Mm-hmm. With the drill music, man. I listen to them. I listen to the Big Thudders and the Pooh Shiesty and the NBA young boy. I don't really listen to NBA young boy, but you know he's the hottest. Mm-hmm. But when you have women who, and I'm not talking about all women, I'm just talking about the women who condone. When you have women who are glorifying this, then that's what our men are going to, our young men are going to gravitate to. Meaning they feel like that they gotta do this to get their approval. And when you do that, man, it's just a disaster. But on the other hand, and it's not just going on the Greenwood, it's going on all over. You got to spend some money. If you really want to make a change, you got to put some money where money is needed. And what I mean when I say they're a task force, you know, we were coming up, man, you had behind, and you had officers who were willing to go over and beyond or what they were getting paid to make a difference. I ain't saying they were stopping everything and then they were Superman, but I mean, I look at officers now, man. I'm not just talking about Greenwood. I'm talking about all they want to do is they want to take pictures. They want to take pictures in their uniform. It's more to that than being a police officer. I wanted to be a police officer. You know, I never wanted to be a correctional officer or work in a prison, but I wanted to be a police officer too, you know, following the footsteps of my father. But at the same time, you know, that wasn't the cause that I was dealt with. But as a police officer, I feel like corrections and police kind of go hand in hand. What they do, because communication and respect goes a long way within the job. Mm-hmm. When you have communication and respect within the community, you'll get things, you'll know things. Things are gonna come to you without even asking. It's just gonna come to you. Mm-hmm. That's my strong belief. You know, that's what it is. And if you don't have that, then you're not gonna get anything. Police officers nowadays want to sit in their car, you don't want to get out there and do the work. Oh, I'm not getting paid enough. Wait, bro, you chose this job. You knew they were paying you for you know, when you signed the contract or when you signed, you know, whatever you signed to get on with the job. You knew that. Mm-hmm. But policing is not just all about money. It's a commitment to the community, protect and serve. That's what it's about. So it's not about the money. So when you have police officers that are willing to sacrifice or make that sacrifice, you know, to do and go over and beyond, then that's when you're gonna get a change, man. You gotta make these guys' life uncomfortable. That's the only way. They know what's going on. It's too much technology. There's you just got too much. They telling you what they doing.
Don't they snitch on themselves?
They tell you what they doing, but you don't care. I mean, the police are there. I don't care. I'm just gonna react instead of being proactive. Mm-hmm. You want to be the change. But when you don't have those guys who are not willing to do that, then you're gonna continue to get this. You know, and trust me, I'm not just speaking on Greenwood. I went to some training some years ago back down at Hattiesburg, where we kind of collaborated with the Hattiesburg Police Department, and that was like 9 years ago. And there's certain things that they should have known that they didn't even know about gangs, and they didn't know. And the reason that they didn't know because I feel, my opinion, is they stayed in the squad car. The only thing that they was focused on was making arrests. That's not the job of police officers. The job of police officers is to protect and serve. That's what you swore to do. So protect and serve. That means you have to serve your community and protect them at the same time. So in order to do that, you got to get out here in these streets. You got to get out here and communicate with the community. See, one thing, I'm not finna get deep with you. On the other hand, police officers are going through a lot of things right now for over the years. Meaning they're being scrutinized more. They're being blamed more. They're doing things that people are saying that's not right. But at the same time, and people's their response is, well, they're trained. Why are they making these mistakes? They're trained. You train them to do this, you train them to do that. You can have all the training in the world. But that badge cannot override what's in your heart. So if you brought up fucked up, you're a fucked up person behind that badge. You see what I'm saying? So there ain't no changing into that. In order for it to be a change, people are gonna have to change. It ain't because of the badge. It's what's in your heart behind the badge. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you a fucked up person, then that's what you are behind that badge. You can't abuse your power, but you've been fucked up since high school.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it ain't that you picked on. You just a messed up person.
Yeah.
Because you don't treat people with respect.
Right.
You know, you being a police officer is not about putting people in jail. Sometimes you have to go hard. Sometimes you have to lay off. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you have to be a little lenient. Sometimes you don't. It's just all about balancing. You know, and when you don't have that, then when you're all about just putting people in jail, you're not gonna get anywhere. Just like with my job, you know, in correction, you can't go in being an asshole every day. You're not gonna last. Mm-hmm. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna run into things that you might not want to run into being an asshole every day. Once you treat people with, and I ain't saying you got to be an inmate lover or a criminal, side with sometimes you just have to just think like, okay, you have to be human. Mm-hmm. Put it that way, because I'm human just like you. I'm no better than you. It's just sometimes you done made poor choices and I didn't. You see what I'm saying? So until they get to that point, man, nah, they gonna, you know.
Or they'd have been caught and you ain't.
Well, that's true. Everybody's done something that could have put them in jail, in my opinion.
Right.
A higher percentage. Because honestly, I don't think my mother ever done anything to be put in jail. In my opinion. You know.
Shout out to Medine, man.
Oh yeah. I love my mama, man. Oh man, Lord knows.
Man,
best mom in the world, man. I laid it out, man. Oh my God.
Yeah. What do you think are some good qualities of a woman, man, for like being a wife?
Man, it's so screwed up now, bro. Like,
spit it out. Don't filter it. Spit it out.
Cause then I'm gonna get the question. Then they can flip it and be like, "What's the qualities of a man?" But I mean,
your thoughts. It's your thoughts.
My thoughts.
Yeah, your thoughts.
I'm finna break this. I'm finna break it down to you. Some men, bro, they prioritize. Mm-hmm. Like it could be at the top 3. It can be sex. Can be top of their number 1 priority. How the wife interacts or treats him can be top priority, or even something simple, just food can be a top priority. Mm-hmm. It's just all about what the individual thinks that they wife should be.
I'm asking you though.
I don't require much. I don't require nobody to cook or get what. Mm-hmm. If I get home, I know what I'm finna do. That's really not a big priority to me as far when it comes to a wife.
So what's a big priority then?
Sex. Mm-hmm. You know, that's big, you know. And some people may frown upon it. I just think that just big with men anyway, because that's how we express ourselves towards a woman. It may be different towards women, but that's one of the reasons that's one of the ways of how we express our love for a woman. You know, just caring. Being a caring, you got my back, I got your back.
Right.
You know. Financial, because that will break a marriage.
What you mean by financial? Break that down.
Just knowing how to handle money, man.
Okay.
If you messing over money and you don't know how to manage money well, then you know it ain't no romance without finance. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure.
Ain't no romance without code. You start messing with them dead presidents.
Yeah.
You know that messes up everything.
Yeah.
Because you have to have money to maneuver around this world.
Right.
So when you start, messing around with that, man, and just respect too, man. You know, we especially in my opinion, for what I see, our women, as far as African American women, they got good jobs, you know, equal pay, right to vote. When they did that, boy, they took off.
They finna get you.
They took. It's true. They took off. You know, I've heard plenty of times. You know, hey, I can take care of myself. I don't need.
I figured that. Okay, I knew that's what I was saying. Women too masculine. I knew you finna get to it.
It ain't it's just what we seeing, man.
Yeah.
That just ain't. That's what we seeing.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I ain't no controlling type dude. I don't go home and tell my wife she got to do this, she got to do work as a team. Or at least try. You know, I was just never that type of dude anyway. But you have to allow the man to lead. But then you get this. Well, you don't know how to lead. Well, how do you know? How do you know how do you? It's like you trying to be me. And I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do, but you trying to be me. You trying to tell me what I need to do. And that's where you kind of bump heads, man.
And when a man is a leader, that doesn't mean that a man doesn't know how to ask his significant other for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, babe, you know, I'm in this situation. How do you think I should, do this? You know what I'm saying? Include in, that don't mean you ain't leading. It just mean you man enough to say, hey, I can't do this right here on my own. You know what I'm saying? Let me.
Right.
This is my teammate for. Let me put this in front of her and see. How we can play this better,
But you have some women, man, who, they make a certain amount of money, they got a certain amount of degrees, and they just feel a certain type of way. And then it's just the men that's out here now. I mean, look at what you're dealing with. So can I really blame them with how they feel? But guess what? I'm not that guy. And that's kind of what some guys kind of go through, man. Like, hey, I ain't that guy. You ain't gonna handle me this way now.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I'm still a man.
I wonder do women look for like money? I mean, well, of course, women look for money, but I'm talking about a woman that's looking for a serious, long-term relationship. I don't think that they just look for money. I think they look for a strong man that, like you say, they can lead. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Or they look for money and a guy that can lead. But nowadays it's so messed up.
Now, watch this now.
Hit me with it.
It might hurt some feelings. My thing is, if you ain't ever seen a man in your household lead, how you gonna tell me how to lead? And let's just be honest.
Yeah.
A father's home affects the male and the female. Not just the boy, but it affects the daughter too.
Right.
So if you didn't grow up seeing this, then how do you know?
Right.
You see what I'm
saying? They just going on
but then
what they heard or
what their mama told them, what their auntie told them,
or the social media stuff.
However,
right.
To a person who was in a 2-parent home and saw how it was done.
Right.
And now you have to kind of fight that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, shit, I saw it.
Right.
This is how it's gonna be. And at the end of the day, I'm alpha male. Ain't no alpha female in here now. And it just be like that, man. And you will forever bump heads when you like that. Cause ain't no tucking no tail. Shit. I know what I got. We ain't tucking no tail now. And you ain't finna run over. That's just it. But you have
the king of Zamunda.
Man, that's what it is. Oh man, and don't even play with them. Africans get on your ass.
Hey man, on another note, is there anything about Maurice Dean, you know what I'm saying, that you want the people to know that you think they should know?
Maurice Dean is not a hater. I'm a realist.
Jackson State hater, PrimeTime hater.
I am not. I love Prime, but if Prime walked through this damn door tonight, I would sit him down on the great couch and I would tell him.
I would love it.
Now, you full of shit now. Let's talk about it.
Right.
And he'll try to sell me war.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm the well.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, man. Look, I've been watching your whole career.
He doing some good things though, Dean.
I ain't say he ain't.
Yeah, he doing some good things.
But then what I tell people,
problem is
it's not my problem.
Is what he said he's gonna do.
Exactly.
But look at what he's doing.
But this is the issue. Let's just be honest, man. You're full of shit.
You gonna tell Prime?
Let's just keep it real.
You gonna tell Prime?
Bro, I would tell you that. I would expect somebody to tell me that.
Yeah.
Like because contrary to what people believe, however, I ain't never fucked over nobody in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't that shiesty. That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I see it. I know what he's doing. And I know he's doing some good things. He bringing money. You know, he doing all that.
Attention. Yeah, all that.
Well, it's Prime. And we're going to go back to that. It ain't about JSU.
He could have went anywhere, though. He could have went anywhere.
But he didn't, though.
He chose JSU, man.
But why? It is what it is. I ain't mad at him. I'm just calling y'all your shit.
They can say, yeah, Prime, hater, boy. I can't wait when
they can say whatever they want to say. You can't argue with facts here. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of this is my opinion, but you can't negate what he said when he said.
Yeah.
And he said he was here to uplift HBCU. But how you uplift them when you got the foot on the neck? You got the big shiny tool bar that can't nobody afford. You know this. You got professional coaches, man. So you got all these resources. But to uplift the swag, get what you supposed to be doing. Hey, man, go on over to the valley. And I know, and I'm not saying now that's kind of a lot to ask. Now, I am saying that.
This is his second year, right?
He ain't finna be here long. Cause he just already said he'll entertain.
Just because he said he entertained don't mean he gonna go with it.
If them folks throw the bank at him, he's gone. Cause Jack State can't match nobody pocketbooks in the Power 5. And nobody in the swag. So what they gonna do? Then you hit them with this. Oh, I'm trying to get my coaching staff opportunities to coach. Man, get out of here, man, with all that. And watch this. If they throw the bank at him, he accept. He taking his son and a couple others.
He gonna take his son.
He gonna take his son. He gonna take his son. They gonna couple more others now.
Man, I don't know, man.
But me personally, I don't think he would do something like that. But if they throw the bank at him, I mean, like big numbers, he gonna take his son. He ain't gonna leave his son there and then leave them guys there.
Yeah.
He gonna take him with him.
A time will tell, man. I wonder who trying to get at him, though. I don't know. I ain't gonna tell.
They said Auburn, man. But Auburn and Alabama, I'd have been through that way. I don't think they're gonna hire nobody of his I don't want to say this. I don't think they're gonna hire nobody like Prime.
What,
they
just
not
or something?
It's just not their style. You see what I'm saying? It's just not their style. They not finna go for that. And the boosters who putting in money to and the alumni who put money into the program, they just ain't finna be with that. But you know, Auburn on the downside right now. So
yeah, you never know.
They trying to compete with Saban and all those, so you just never know. Who knows, man? But all I know is this. He ain't choose Jack State just to be
trying to help the swag.
Yeah. Man, you got your foot so tight in the swag, they mother can't breathe.
Prime,
but they taking this loss this weekend. Marvin, when I say this now, tomorrow.
That's a good one tomorrow.
That's a good one tomorrow.
Who Valley got? Valley got a good one?
Bethune-Cookman might get our first win.
Yeah, man. There you have it, man. Maurice Dean, Dean Tacticals. Let them know how they can reach you, man. They trying to get their hands.
You can DM me, man. I'm on Facebook, Maurice Dean. You can DM me, if you're interested in the class. We're gonna try to jump things off at the beginning of the year. I may try to get a class in before the year begins, but we're definitely gonna jump things off at the beginning of the year. I really want to try to stay out the hunters' way because I know a lot of people hunt during this time, so I don't want to scare the deer off and anything like that because, I mean, chicken high as hell right now, so I'm looking for me a couple of deer right now, so
Yeah, they act now. They go out there. He teach. Now you do the classroom.
Yeah.
And you go out in the field
I
and
do
shoot
the classroom portion for 4 hours, and the range time for 4 hours. A total of 8 hours, 8-hour course. Like I said, I would recommend everyone to get your enhanced carry permit. You need it. You need it. It's better to have than not to have. Real talk. Okay. But you got anything else? Any other question, man? You might want to.
No, man, that's it, man. You done broke all the cameras, man, with this one, man. I appreciate you coming through. This ain't gonna be your last time either. No, we got some more stuff coming up, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Y'all, hey, y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure you comment. Peace out.
J Lane.